Hey everybody, thank you guys for tuning in to Black Coffee with the Side of Tea. I am your co-host Zoe Roz. I do have a few new things happening with Black Coffee. So our new time will be Friday at 7. You will also see a few new faces, some familiar, some new, and we'll just get into it. So today I do have a special guest. Some of you may know her. Her name is Queen Denae, and I'm going to go ahead and bring her in and kind of check in with her a little bit.
Hey everybody!
Hey, Lee. Hey.
Hello.
How are you? How have you been?
I'm so happy to be back. I am so good. I am so happy to be back on Black Coffee with a Side of Tea. Y'all, please excuse my lighting. My lighting is horrible tonight. But we're gonna get through this, okay? Hopefully, my
Absolutely.
voice will make up for what you can't see.
Well, yes, I want to thank you for coming on and just tuning in and coming onto the show and just being a part of Black Coffee again. I would like to thank all of the viewers that are out there watching, listening. Thank you guys for following Black Coffee and tuning in consistently. So yeah, what's been going on in your world, Miss Queen Denae? I know you have a lot of things going on, like your magazine and
Oh, so much
the
has been going
Queen's
on. Just launching
Lounge.
the Queen's Lounge experience here in Houston, Texas. So if you are in Houston and you want to have a wonderful grown folks atmosphere to go to on a Sunday night, come on out to the Queen's Lounge. It's 5959 Richmond Avenue, formerly Barossa. Okay, it used to be Barossa. So I want you guys to come on out. We have live music, we have performances from Southern Soul and R&B artists. We're even going to be adding some hip hop artists. I mean, we're doing the damn thing over at the Queen's Lounge. So I mean, I really hope to see some new faces. We're building community. So since it's every Sunday, we want to see y'all in the place, and we want to just get used to seeing you.
Let me tell y'all, if y'all have not experienced the Queen's Lounge, please, 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 please go experience it. I went and I had a ball. When I tell you I had a time last night, a time was had, okay? From
Yes.
every artist, from Queen Denae, from every artist that was at the lounge. It was just a
Yes, we
different
have ourselves
experience.
a time.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
And
we
make
have
sure you
ourselves a
guys check
time. And
out
then next
her
week,
magazine. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and I just wanted to let y'all know that next week we have, I mean, this Sunday, we have an amazing lineup. Um, we have Jaime Sinatra, we have J. Luda Keys, we have another young man. I cannot pronounce his name. I'm gonna say Yariel Forever. He is an amazing R&B singer, you guys. So the Kings are taking over this Sunday in the Queen's Lounge. So come on out, you guys. Check it out. I'm sure you're gonna love it. It's live music, it's entertainment. We do giveaways. We do the King and Queen of the night. We just have ourselves a good old time.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. I promise from the strawberry lemon drops to the rest of the drinks. They were the bomb. Okay. The Queen's Lounge is where you want to go. I promise you. Sunday night recap. That's it.
Yes. So that's what I've been up to. That's what I've been up to. I got a couple of other things that I'm working on that I'm super excited about. But I'll have to tell you guys about that the next time I come on Black Coffee with a Side of Tea, because it's still in development. But I'm super excited about the other things that I have going on, and I can't wait to share it with you guys.
Okay. And don't forget about your amazing magazine. I seen the cover of Stunner magazine doing your thing still with the radio with the magazine covers and just going throughout the magazine. I love the experience. I love to be able to see how much you can expand yourself. I love seeing you do different things. I love it.
Yes, Thunder Magazine is available now exclusively on Issue. Just go to issue.com, ISSUU, and search for Stunner Magazine, and you're going to see our March issue is available now. I'm sorry, February.
February. Yeah, yeah, we
I'm
still in
already in March,
February.
y'all. Our February issue is available now. Our March issue is on the way. That's why it's in my head, because it's basically done. It's on the way. So I can't wait for you guys to see our March issue. We have a amazing artist that is on the cover for March. So you guys, hey, check it out, and it's going to be hitting the web on March 1st. If you would like to advertise your business or service in Stunner Magazine, holla at your girl. And also, just to let you know, zoology is going to be a featured column in Stunner Magazine. So if you have some questions that you need to ask Zoe Raz, go ahead and ask them. Even if it's not on Black Coffee with a Side of Tea, it's going to make it in Stunner Magazine, baby. So go ahead and ask your questions, and we're going to give you zoology, going to give you the tea. Okay, she's going to help you with whatever issues you got going on.
Absolutely. I'm definitely going to give it to you good. So make sure you guys DM or just message me on Black Coffee with a side of tea on Instagram or even Facebook. And I'll definitely answer your questions, guys. Okay.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Bring that heat.
Hey, it's your girl Queen Denae. Thank you for 35,000 views on my music video BYOB featuring Big Yayo. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's keep them numbers going up, and make sure you set your notifications so you don't miss any of my new releases and my podcast, The Queen's Lounge. See you soon over on YouTube. Oh yes, you've got it right. It's Queen Denae.
Queen Denae came to make you holla.
Bring your own bottle.
Bring your own bottle. Hey.
Hey.
Yes, ma'am. That's the one right there. That's the money maker right there.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I do have a few Instagram stories of the week that we can kind of get into and kind of get
Okay.
into
Let's
it.
go.
Okay. So the first one that I have, this is a black
Yes. Let's
lady
go.
that's in our that's out in the community doing her thing, and she's a black woman. She's just shedding some light and just really trying to give our kids a foundation. So I'm gonna share it with you guys.
So when I saw Ludacris on TV, that was the first college experience that I saw. I'm like, oh, I'm going there. I didn't know nothing about CAU. I didn't know nothing about college, but I knew that if the experiences looked like that, then I wanted to be a part of those experiences. Working for the Maury Show was my big break moment. And it was my big break moment because I got to meet people from around the world who were all going through things. People ask me all the time, like, why slutty vegan? Why restaurants? Why food? I didn't go to culinary school. I didn't graduate from Le Cordon Bleu. Okay, like I'm a pinch artist. Okay, like a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. But I realized that food is energy. Food brings people together. So if I can use food as the vessel to bring people together, then if you call me a chef, I don't care. Pinky Cole Foundation also made sure that the debt of 30 college students was paid. That's what the Pinky Cole Foundation did. So when you talk about doing the work, put my money where my mouth is. It is my responsibility as a woman, as an individual, as a mother, as a black woman, to be the example for my children so they ain't got to go out to search for somebody to look up to.
Okay, so this black lady, so she started out on Mari, a TV show that is a little ghetto sometimes, but she started out on a TV show and kind of worked her way up through the back end, and really is setting a foundation for younger kids. Like, she doesn't want us to have to go to other races and get assistance for foundations. And I think this is pretty cool. I thought that was very interesting, a pretty interesting story of the week.
Yes, that is. I love Pinky Cole. I never knew that she worked for Amari. I only knew her from Slutty Vegan. So that's what's up, to learn a little bit more about her.
Absolutely. Yeah, I had never heard of her prior to stumbling across her. And so, I mean, I've never heard of Pinky Vegan. I've never heard of Pinky Coleman or the vegan restaurant or any of that. So when I saw the foundation, it was the college foundation that kind of intrigued me a little bit. So I thought that was pretty cool. Of black people. Okay, let's kind of get into some
That is
more.
awesome.
Yeah, let's kind of get into some more juicy stuff. So my people came for Monica, okay? Let's get into it.
Oh, y'all got jokes. Y'all got jokes today too.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. My health is far too bad to be playing like that. And then why they ain't get this part? Why they leave that? Like I don't understand. Let me tell y'all something. For me, a BBL would mean bought by Linda, cause that's all I got. Let me show y'all what I got. Watch it. This is what this
Girl,
this all you
bye.
gonna see. And this
Girl.
thanks. Mama don't play. I won't even get lash extensions. I still wear strips I can rip off and roll on. Like damn, I done kept it real with y'all so long. Y'all forgot? Like what in the world? And the audacity. Y'all need
Let me get that BBL, Dr. Girl.
the audacity. Girl, and ooh, y'all left something. If that's okay. Diet starts tomorrow. Diet starts tomorrow, baby. And listen, no shame in what I do. If I do something, I will be the first to tell you. I mean, look at my love life. It was in shambles, and I told y'all. That's why I thank God for where I am now. But yeah, I don't play like that. No judgment to other people that have them, because everybody has their reasons. It's just not my thing. But people gonna say what they want to say. That's why I don't pay their mind. People say what they want to say. They believe what they want to believe. They gonna run with what they want to run with. It just goes like that. I'm bigger all over, but also that too is also due to a heavy steroid intake. After the surgery, that was mandatory and part of me getting well. So, when when you're talking about people, you got to really just grant some grace. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what's really happening.
I need your BBL.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love Monica. I love Monica. That's my girl, my ride or die. You should have known better if you thought I was gonna trade on her, okay? But I
Right.
love Monica, and I love how transparent she is with her fans. I love how transparent she is, period.
Monica's always been the real deal. So I mean, she's right. She don't really hide anything. She's just like who she is. And like she said, when her love life was in shambles, she was letting us in on that.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I think everybody try to find something to talk about. And if they don't know your business, they're gonna make up some business. So that's what that is. That's what's
Absolutely.
going on.
That's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. Especially when people don't know your business, they try to come at you in any angle. So I don't believe she got a BBL. I never would have thought that. Hey, B Love. He said,
No, me
"What's
either.
up,
I mean,
everyone?"
first of hey, beloved.
Hey, B Love. Thanks for tuning in from Chicago,
So yeah,
Illinois.
I would have never thought that because Monica always been a little thick in certain places, but I would have never thought she had a BBL. And I'm with her. What if she did? So what? Who cares? Like, people be worried about the wrong
Right. Why is
things.
it so deep? Absolutely. I don't know. And she's absolutely right. You never know what a person is really going through to even speak on what their body look like or how they presented themselves, you know. Hey, Miss Diva, she said, "Hey,
Yeah,
ladies."
exactly. Exactly. Miss Diva Ree. Hey, Miss Diva Ree. Exactly. I agree 100%. You don't know what people are going through. And as women, our weight fluctuates. Our weight fluctuates so much, especially once you start having kids. Like, forget about it. You're going to have a stomach where you never had one.
Ooh,
You're going to have some ass where you never had one, some titties, some arms,
I'm talking about some love handles
everything.
and some so
Feet
on and
get
so
bigger.
forth.
It's
Okay.
all kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh. And then
Yes.
it don't just shake
Yes.
back like you expect it to. So you really like the first time that it really happens to you when your body like fluctuates, the very first time that it happens, you're like, oh, okay, my body gonna go back down because I'm used to it. No. After a certain number of children, after a certain age, after a certain weight limit, you don't bounce back, okay? You will not come back.
Right.
Not as
And you have to
easy
just
as you
accept
expect.
yourself, and you got to just tune out all the haters. Right.
Yeah, because
And
you
then
definitely
sometimes people
gonna have
resort to surgery,
haters.
people do all kind of things. Yes. But you
And to
got to
each his
tune out the
own. To
haters
each his own.
because
Yeah.
right,
I think to each his own.
right.
I'm not a big
Because I mean,
fan
at
of
some point you have to accept your body.
that part. That part. And I'm not a big fan of getting surgeries. I've never been a person that is like, oh my God, I have to have a surgery. I got to play with my nose. I want to lift my cheekbones up or lift my boobs up. Like, I've never been that person to really just want it. But after having kids and after going through life and not your body not come back, I can see why people do it and why they want, their body to look a certain way. But at the end of the day, I feel like you can put in that effort. You still got to work out and eat right after you have the surgery.
I can see why
So,
people do it.
yeah, I can see why they do it too. I
I can see why
definitely
people
can
do it.
understand it.
But if you yeah, but if you ever been sick for real, if you ever been in a hospital with any type of sickness or ailment, a real surgery or a serious injury, you don't want to risk your life for something so petty. You just be like, I'm good. I like my little fupa. I like my little cellulite. I'm gonna be good with my little double chin because I'm not finna go under the knife for nothing petty.
For no
Just not
reason.
gonna do it.
And I agree. That's another thing for me. That's another reason why I was never so big on it. I think the very first person that I saw um something happened to them was Kanye West mama when she went under the knife just trying to get some minor work done, her breast lift or something, and she didn't come off the table. That was my first experience of even seeing anybody under the knife, and I that's just not something that I feel like I'm willing to risk my life for, me personally.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You gotta take me as I am or have nothing at all. And my thing about the women that do it to get a man or to please a man, the women that do it in that respect, like I want to be more attractive for men, or I want to look better, or I just want to look my best. I think it takes somewhat of a mindset shift because you can do all that and get cheated on with a woman who looked like a busted can of biscuits.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, you got to be happy with you. And
Exactly.
whoever you with,
Danae
if they not
Sims,
happy with
she
you, I
said you're
mean,
beautiful anyways.
hey, Danae Sparrows.
Hey. And you're right. You're beautiful. You got to think you're beautiful from
That's right. Hey,
within. You
Danae.
don't let nobody tell you you are beautiful within. You have to have that self-esteem for yourself before you can even think you can be for or with somebody else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how I feel about it.
Okay, I got a kind of funny story for you. I got a funny story.
Okay.
Usher, have you seen some of your old moments, like when you was on stage with Nicki Minaj and you was headbutting her? Why was you so
Yeah,
unhinged?
absolutely.
Why was you so unhinged in that moment, Usher?
Yo, by the way, that was Jamaican culture. See, you gotta go to Jamaica. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That was just a moment that was fun. And by the way, it was me playing my bass. So I would have probably bumped my shoulder or my hand. You know what I'm saying? But I had my bass in my hand, so I was playing. So I just kind of bopped off her body a little bit. If you go back and look at the video, you'll understand because I did it there the first time. That was a little bit of Jamaican culture,
Oh no, it was
but
on
it's
beat and
cool.
everything. It was on beat. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
I think I was reaching a bit when I smacked her though. I shouldn't have smacked her, but I shouldn't have did that.
See, you gotta lift her up, man. You can't be.
No, I mean I was lifting.
And I always wondered.
The internet knows it's undefeated, okay? It's undefeated. Why did he call that
Yes.
man unhinged? Why did he call that man unhinged?
I don't know, but all I can say is Usher was fine. Usher is one fine young
Uh-huh.
man.
That's a man.
Yeah.
That is a man. Okay. I got one last story for you, okay?
Yes, he fine.
Yeah, he fine for real. Got one
Okay.
last story. Now, this is I got a little backstory on this. So let's I don't think
Okay.
it's an
Okay.
audio. Yeah, I don't think I have an audio for this. So Portia,
Oh, yes, let's talk
Portia,
about this. Let's talk about this.
yeah,
Let's talk about this.
because I heard she's already divorced from him. Yeah,
Okay, but so what's really
I
going
heard
on?
she's already.
Because is this real? Is this even a real marriage? Like, are all the social media things that we have seen, is any of this shiggity real? Because I'm confused now.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but allegedly, Papa Bear is finna go down for fraudulent activities, and he already been in trouble. Like they want him back in Africa, allegedly.
Well, I feel
So
like Portia did what needed to be done. She secured the bag. She had a little good fun doing it. She went back to work. She signed on for the Real Housewives new season. I mean, I don't understand because she made me look at Nigerians a little bit different. So I'm a little irritated with her now. Because before I was like, I am not ever going to date an African. I'm not going to date no Nigerians, none of them. And then when she got married to him, I was like, well, hey, what's up? You know, to the Africans that be trying to holler. Now I got to go back to my
maybe,
old ways. I ain't dating no African. Yeah,
yeah, because
Portia.
it be too much. It be too much. And so Danae, they did just get married. They got married 15 months ago. So soon. I know it was so soon. It was so soon. But
But
she
can we talk about the money they spent on that wedding? How many weddings? They had like 2 or 3 wedding ceremonies.
I think they had like 3. I definitely think they had 3. And I think it was a real wedding. I think it was a real marriage. Um I just think she wanted to get out of there before things start unfolding and she get in trouble with him.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't blame her there. I can't blame her there. So
Right,
I wish her
right.
well. But
But that was
can
a
we talk
waste
about
of.
Orlando Brown? Because I don't know if
I
you've heard
didn't
any
pull
of the
that.
posts or seen any of the posts about Orlando Brown. Can we talk about him? Like, what's wrong with? Did you see the recent video clip of him?
I have. I thought that was a
You
little
saw that?
much. I did see it, and he name dropped a whole bunch of people. I think he said Drake. I know he said Usher. He made Usher gusher. Um, yeah, it was like three other guys, and that's not the first time he did that though. And a lot of the comments were like, "Let us pray for him," and
Something is
this and
wrong with
that.
Orlando.
It has to be. It has to be something wrong.
Yeah, he's mentally ill. There's something really wrong with him because he's talking about Lucifer is his father and he has sex with Diddy and Lil Bow Wow. Now, Diddy and Lil Bow Wow, that don't surprise me. But when the nigga said Busta Rhymes, I was ready to bust him. I was ready to bust his head. Don't
Yeah,
play with
because I
Busta Rhymes
know
now.
you not lying on Busta Rhymes.
Come on now.
I know you not lying on my
We don't
man.
play about Busta Bust.
Not
I mean,
Busta, but
Drake
I
is
see
not
now Drake
okay.
it's not questionable. Okay, Drake is. I believe you, because homegirl be tripping. Homegirl be tripping.
Okay, Drake is not much of a stretch.
I'm
Yes,
not
I
worried
would
about
not be
Drake.
shocked. Uh Usher, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I'm not
know.
gonna say I don't know because
But
that is
Busta
not the
Rhymes, Terrence Howard.
that's not the first time, but that's not the first time I heard that about Usher either, though. So I don't know. I feel like it's believable. I do feel like it's believable.
I just hate the fact. I just hate the fact that people feel like they can get online and say anything they want to say. I don't think that's cool, and I hope they sue him, and I hope somebody gets him some help so he can go sit down somewhere and shut up. Because I don't care who you screwed. Okay, we don't want to know about it. You go sit down somewhere, get the help you need, and it's sad that Black people, don't deal with mental health issues like we should. Like that man is mentally ill. It's obvious that he's got some shit going on in his head.
Definitely. And so a little bit about Orlando Brown. It's two ways that I feel about this because I personally I used to think Orlando Brown was just cuckoo for chew. He lost his mind. He just been tripping out here. That's what I thought. Now I end up watching. I watch Baddies, okay, but they have the Baddies, the Bad Boys, Texas. It's like Bad Girls, but it's with guys. And so Orlando Brown was on there. And
Mhm.
as he's on there, he's getting out of jail. He's going through this situation with them or whatever on the road. And he not as crazy as he seemed. And so nobody has said anything about the comments that this man has made yet either. Not one person has spoke about it.
Well, I, I mean, he also I just remember he also said Cat Williams. Now,
He did.
come on, bro. Now, some of the other people, yes, but Cat Williams, come on, stop the madness. And as far as like him on that show didn't seem crazy. Crazy goes crazy go in and out, just like a radio frequency.
Yes.
Sometimes crazy is in, sometimes crazy is out. Crazy takes
And I
breaks.
just feel like
Crazy
if
go
he can,
sleep. Crazy
I
wake up.
feel like if he can turn that on and off the way that he did, you got some sense. You got a little bit of more sense than you portray to have. And so I don't personally see him I don't see him lying on all of these people like that and not any ounce of it being true. That's just what I'm gonna say. I don't see it not all being true.
I don't know. I just feel like it's clear that he is out of there. He got some issues going on mentally. I mean, he might be off his meds like Kanye was. Whatever
Yeah.
the case may be, I feel like somebody need to get him some help.
And so do you think Tiffany Haddish needs help? Because did you see what she was doing?
I think Tiffany Haddish really. I saw what she did, and I thought she needed help for a long time. When that issue came out
Mhm.
with her with the children and all that kind of stuff that was going
Oh
on with her
yeah,
and Aries
Tori
Spears,
and her
I knew
brother.
then that she had maybe lost her rocker,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah, I
Now
mean,
you got a point.
everybody can't handle fame.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody can't handle fame, you know, and fame is not everything is cracked up to be. Everybody can't handle it. And then in addition to that, these people be high than a motherfucker. They be high.
Exactly.
They high.
That
You know,
the whole
black folks get high. And so, you know, when they high, it seemed like they would have somebody on their team to take their phone when they get towed up. Take
please. Because somebody should have definitely
they
taken
phone.
Nicki Minaj's phone. Hey, Miss Norma.
Hey, Norma.
Yeah.
Now, what's going on with Nicki? Because I haven't seen Nicki. I don't know what's up with her.
So you missed the whole beef with Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion?
I'm
Did
sorry, you
you
was
miss
going
the
in and
whole
out.
beef with Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion?
Oh, no, I didn't miss that because Megan ate that ass
Alive.
up. Megan ate, okay?
Spit
If
this
I was
flow in
Nicki,
hibachi and spit her out.
baby, yes, ate that ass up. And if I was Nicki, I would just be like, you did that, sis. I ain't got nothing else to say because you did that. I mean, because you can't deny. And then
Right. I
when
would
she
just
came
give
back
you
and
your
Megan
onesie too.
it was trash.
Yeah.
Yes.
It
Yes.
just
I mean,
makes no sense.
Megan ate that ass
It
up.
just makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense. It was the
Well,
whole Bigfoot
sometimes,
get on your good foot.
and then talking about
Sometimes what?
uh, uh something about your dead mom. Why she have to say something about her mom so many times and mentioning that her dead mom? Like, if you gotta stoop that low, you can't rap, bitch. You can't rap. You gotta stoop that low. And I'm a Nicki fan, but she lost it right there. She
Yeah.
lost me right there.
I've never been a diehard Nicki Minaj fan. So I don't know. I've never been a diehard fan, but I just feel like she went overboard. Like I feel like at a certain point, people were coming for Megan after that whole situation with Tori. They were coming for this girl, coming for her heart, and nobody defended her really. Like a few people might have defended her, but she didn't really go back and forth with a lot of people. Party did that whole thing. Like she never really like lashed back out at anybody, but she put it in the song. And so she never directly said anybody's name either.
She
So
put
if
it in
you
the
feel some
song.
type
Yeah.
of way, you feel some type of way. You take it how you take it, but this is how I feel. And I don't think she was
Yeah.
wrong
And she
for
really
it.
didn't even have to say no name.
No,
She
she
wasn't
didn't.
wrong.
I don't think
She
she
was
was wrong for that.
100% right. She proved why she is Megan the Stallion. She proved it. I mean,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
listened to that song so many times because I felt like, for me personally, somebody who been shitted on, somebody who people try to talk shit about.
Yeah.
I felt every line of that song. I was talking to all you bitches out there. I was talking to all you niggas through Megan.
Okay.
So sis did the damn thing in my book. She did that.
Yes, ma'am. That's my girl. That's my girl. Got this.
Yes, she did that.
Yeah.
She did that. but
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wish that black people took mental health a little more seriously instead of people getting online laughing at these people, because you know, you could tell when somebody just not all there.
Absolutely. You can tell when somebody is really battling with their mental health. You might think it's funny and all, but you know when somebody is really battling with their mental health or with something internal. You can tell when people change, especially when celebrities change because their interviews don't look the same. You know, they don't appear to be the same in the tabloids, you know, in the blogs and stuff like that. They're acting out or their actions are showing something different.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And, sometimes we have to learn how to give them grace and understand that they're human beings. Even though they're celebrities, they are human beings. So I think that's the main importance that people should understand. They humans just like the rest of us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you made a point when you said everybody can't handle fame. Um, yeah, everybody's mental health is not capable to handle that. And I just feel like when you're a child actor, you go so much further because you're in the limelight at a younger age, and you get exposed to so many things a lot faster. So your pedestal is definitely higher. So like Orlando Brown, Raven
Mhm.
Simone, Keisha Knight Palm, like these childhood stars, they're put on a different pedestal. So when they get in the media and they start acting out or shaving their head and coloring it pink, Britney Spears, like when they start doing these things, these are the signs that they're showing you it's a mental, they're having a mental break.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sometimes that happens and people really don't understand what's going on and what's happening. But I just want to bring it home a little bit. I want to bring it a little bit closer to home. And when I say bring it home, I mean black coffee with a side of tea.
Hmm.
Because let's talk about it. Let's talk
Okay.
about black coffee with a side of tea for a little bit. Because black coffee with a side of tea, this is season what? 4?
Or
This is season 4.
yes, ma'am.
And this is season 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it. And one thing I feel like when you have a platform, I feel and let's just talk about Stunner Radio as a platform. So when I started
Okay.
Stunner Radio, it was because I got tired of people speaking for black women. I got tired of other people speaking for black people. I wanted us to be able to speak for ourselves. And when you have a platform, to me, when you have an opportunity to speak for yourself, I think you should. And that's the whole idea behind Stunner Media Entertainment, Stunner Radio. Else speak for you, tell your story, speak
Yeah.
for yourself. And so, with that being said, Black Coffee with a Side of Tea has some very loyal followers, very loyal fans. And I want to say thank you to you all. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you all for supporting the show. And if you have been a fan of the show for all 4 seasons, you know that our girl, the one and only Zoe Roz, is the only one left from the original cast of hosts. We've gone through
Yes,
basically
ma'am.
7, 8 different co-hosts. And one thing about entertainment, show business, anything public where you're in the public eye, it's not for everybody. It's just not. It's
Hmm.
not for everybody. And some people can't take the heat, and they have to get out the kitchen. And I just want to give props to Zoe, because one thing about her, she will rise to the occasion. She's going to do what needs to be done. And I just want to say, while we have a moment to digress on Black Coffee with a Side of Tea, be on the lookout for Zoe Ross, baby, because she is doing the damn thing. And her star is shining. Her star is rising. She is a rising star in media. And I want to encourage anybody who's ever started something, who's ever put their heart and soul in something. Niggas will fall the fuck off. Niggas will leave you. Niggas will get into some nigga shit and just bounce on you. But what I want y'all to do is be strong, be courageous. Don't fold, because sometimes that's what people want you to do. They want you to fold. They'll send you an email. They'll send you an email an hour before the show and say, I ain't gonna show up. They will show up to a venue at sound check and say, I'm not going to perform. And you have to continue on, because if you have the vision and you have the mission inside of you cannot let one monkey, not even 2 monkeys, stop your show.
Stop the show.
And
That's right.
ain't no monkeys gonna stop
Black
Ain't no
Coffee with a
monkeys gonna stop
Side of
this show.
Tea.
So I just
Yes.
wanted to take an opportunity while we're on Black Coffee with a Side of Tea. Yes, to clear
Yes.
the air and set the record straight.
This is a face that you will be
Yes,
seeing consistently. Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much, Queen Denae. I really appreciate
yes,
it. I love Black Coffee with a Side of Tea. This is my baby, so I'm excited to see what the future holds for Black Coffee. I'm excited to bring in a lot of new faces and just see what the city has to offer. Honestly, see what Houston is packing. To be real, so I'm excited. I look forward to it. And like she said, don't be resilient. Don't let anybody stop your show. Let your light shine. Continue to be who you are and pray. And God will guide you to where you need to be. And you will come out on top. So just stay true to yourself and make sure you focus on your goals and the things that you want
yes,
and focus on where you want to be. Where do you see yourself? And you'll go far, I promise. Don't give up on yourself.
yes. And you will
That's
have a
first.
story. You will have a story to tell. Because trust and believe, I got so many stories to tell. I have lots and lots and lots and lots of stories to tell about how people will really try to stop your show. But you can't let
Mhm.
these monkeys, you can't let these monkeys stop your show. And I want to make sure that we mention Black Coffee with a Side of Tea is going to be doing a live broadcast for everybody that's in Houston and the surrounding areas. Tell us about it, Zoe, so people can come out to the live broadcast.
So, our first live broadcast will be March 8th, and it is at a coffee shop on Highway 90 and Dairy Ashford. It's called Embedo, and it is Black owned. So, yeah, I will definitely be in the area. I will be outside doing interviews on March 8th at the
Yes.
coffee shop. So y'all come stop by, come kick it with me, come catch on some good tea, come sip some good coffee, and let's just have a good time. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it too. And if you are in Houston or any other surrounding areas and you are a business owner, you want to have Black Coffee with a Side of Tea to come to your venue, just reach out to us. Let Zoe Roz know that you want her to come and do a live broadcast, baby, because she's gonna bring it. Okay, she's gonna bring the live, she's gonna bring the energy, she's gonna bring the vibe to bring the people into the door. So just reach out to us. I mean, we would love to do
Absolutely.
more live broadcasts in the city of Houston.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So I do have one more thing. So I have a question for zoology tonight. So I'm gonna play the zoology question. Hey guys, it's your girl Zoe Roz, and I'm back with zoology. So let's get into some new topics and new scenarios. Okay, so first I'm gonna talk a little bit about zoology. So zoology, basically, you ask me questions and I answer. It can be a scenario, it can be a situation that has happened to you, and you're like trying to get some more insight or kind of advice on what to do. Whatever you have a question about, I'm pretty much gonna chime in and help you answer it the best way that I can. Um, so this was our question for the week. We
Yeah.
had a viewer. She wanted to know, why do you think more women got married at a younger age, and why was the marriage rate high? Why was it higher back in the day versus now? So personally, I think that
Well,
was, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Okay.
No,
I
go ahead.
think it was just the time, the era. Um it was that was the thing to do. That's how they were brought up in that time. You know, you start your family, the husband goes to work, the wife, you know, stays home, cooks, clean. That was the standard motto versus now where you got independent women, you have women standing on business and, you know, really just being liberal and doing what their heart desires, to be honest. And some people don't even want to be married because of past traumas and past relationships or just their experiences with other people. They don't want to experience that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that has a lot to do with it. But I did write an article about this in this month's edition of Stunner magazine. So go check it out. The marriage rate in the Black community is at the lowest it has been in
Okay.
history. It is the lowest marriage rate. We are lower than all other ethnicities when it comes to marriage. And that is by design. And I think that's what I would like people to understand, that the people, the power that be, they wanted us to be that way because before 1970, Black women were more likely to be married than any other race because that's what we did. We believed in family, we believed in marriage, and we knew that we were more better together. But when welfare came into play, when they started doing this mass incarceration of our men, they did these things, put drugs into our community, did these things to break up our families and to discourage marriage. And when they started this narrative of women's liberation, women's liberation was not for Black women. Black women always been liberated. Even during times of slavery. Who helped free the slaves? It wasn't a Black man, it was a Black woman. It was Harriet Tubman. We always been liberated. We always been independent, but we knew that we were nothing without our men. But somehow that
Yeah.
message got lost, and we started to feel like we don't need them. We don't need a man. I think we are going in a wrong direction in that relation. I think that we do need our men. We do need to be married. We do need to have families. We do need strong family foundations. You don't see people having grandmas anymore either. Everybody want to be a nana, a lala,
A
a
glam
momo.
mom,
Oh
a glam mom,
yes.
all type of stuff.
There's no patriarchs, there's no matriarchs. The family structure has gone down the tubes, and it is by design. And I think Black people need to wake up and understand that they don't want us to have strong families. They don't want us to build legacy because that's where our power is.
Right.
Even in
But this
messed up marriages, they're still building legacy.
right, they still have a foundation. And so my question comes in as do do our people notice what's happening? Do they know that they're kind of like dangling that in our face, like to be independent and not be together, not be one anymore? Like where does that stem from? Like how did that begin?
I think we fell for the okey doke. We fell for the okey doke because, what Malcolm X said holds weight when he said Black women are the most unprotected, the most
Mhm.
disrespected, and the most one other thing he said, but I know he said most unprotected and disrespected, and that's true. We fell for the okey doke because we wanted to be protected, we wanted to be respected, so we began to believe the hype that we're enough alone. I don't need a man. I got all my bills paid. I'm independent. We believed the hype. We fell for the okey doke and we drank the Kool-Aid because the reality is we need each other. And then we let these rappers, we let these podcast people put us in this gender war where Black men against Black women and Black women are this and Black men are this. We need to wake up because we're raising Black men and we're raising Black women in our children. And if they see us constantly downing each other, that's what they gonna do. And eventually they're gonna all start marrying outside the race. They're gonna all start feeling some type of way about Black people, their own culture. And so I feel like we need to wake up. We need to understand that we do need our men. Our men do need us. And even with the LGBTQIA community, whatever you identify as. We still need each other, and we can't be a part of this foolishness that you see online every single day.
You know, I don't know. I think people have been exposed to certain influences, certain things, to the point where it's hard for everybody to be united.
It's hard,
I
yes,
think
it's
it's
hard, but I think it was harder when our people had chains on their ankles and chains on their neck, but they still did it for a common goal. I think our goals have changed because most people don't care about long-term goals. They talk about turning up, partying, popping bottles. It ain't tricking if you got it. This what our
we're
mindset
not
has gone
featuring
down to. So I think it's not that the difficulty of it. I think it's just we have different values now.
views. I think so too. I think you're very right. I think so.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And it's sad. It's so sad
But I'm just
because
gonna
it's
say
a lot.
this. I believe in
You believe in what?
there is a delay, y'all. We're sorry. We're trying to do the best we can because
I
there's a little bit
know.
of delay with us, and we're trying not to talk over each other. But I believe in black love. I believe in black marriage. I've been married 3 times, so trust me, I do believe in it. And I just think that we should try our best to uplift each other, love each other, and just turn this thing around.
Well, I'm about to get married on March the 4th.
Of this year?
So, yeah.
Of this year?
So, I'm definitely, yes.
2025?
Yes,
2025?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like, not next Monday, but the Monday after that. Not leaning
Well,
to the
look at
side.
God. Look at God. Look at God.
Won't he
Woo!
do it?
Woo! Won't he do it?
I'm talking
Yes.
about rejoicing, okay?
Congratulations. That's
Thank
excellent
you.
news.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm gonna
Yes.
join that bandwagon of the married people and see what that do. So I'm excited.
Yes. Yes. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I threw you. I got you
Let's
with that one,
go.
huh? I got you with that one, huh? You weren't expecting that to
Yes.
come
That's what I said.
out
This year?
my mouth, huh?
I was not.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know. I
not.
know. Well, yeah,
But I am happy to
yeah.
hear that. Congratulations to you too. Congratulations to the
Thank you.
boys. Because it's so good for them
Yeah.
to have their parents together and married. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited. We're happy. So that's a big step. So I understand, back to the question. I think it's different now because of the era that we're in. I think the generation is different. It's not, our culture is not based the way that it used to be. So the expectations are not the same now.
Right. But they need to go back. I feel like
I
we
think
need
so.
to have those type of things in our community. We need to have men in a home. We need to have marriages. We need to be able to build a legacy for our families, holidays and traditions and stuff like that. We can't let that stuff die. We can't.
Yeah. And so some people might not like what I'm about to say, but when you're saying the mom and the dad in the home, how does the LGBTQIA community fit into that when it's a male and a female in the home?
Well, I think children need two parents. I think children need more than one parent. I spent many years myself as a single parent, and I can tell you it's some bullshit. Kids
Hmm.
need more than one parent. Okay, Okay. Whether it's two dads, two
2 months.
moms, no matter
Okay.
what it is, they need more than one
Okay.
parent. So, the LGBTQIA community, sometimes they get it better than,
Yeah, they
heterosexual
do.
community. Sometimes they really understand, yeah, they really understand the value of having a family unit, whether it is two dudes or two women.
Right.
It's parenthood and it's a
It's the same.
partnership.
Yeah.
And to me, children need that. A home needs that.
That's what I think. I agree. I think it is good for kids to have a two-parent home, regardless of what that may look like, because the next person's normal may not be my normal, you know? So whatever that looks like, I think it's good to give that or give your kids that opportunity. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have loved to have two dads.
No, ma'am, I'm good on that one. I am good on that one. Jesus, I don't know. I
Ah,
wouldn't have been able to.
I could have had two dads.
Hey, Nicole, thanks for tuning in. Thank you all of the viewers for tuning
Hey,
in
Nicole.
and watching us tonight. So yeah, I do want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Queen Denae, for stopping by. Black coffee with a side of tea.
Thank you.
Um, it has been a blast. I look forward to stepping out in the city with you, stopping by the Queen's Lounge again. Make sure y'all check out the Stunner magazine. Zoe Roz will be in there for zoology. So make sure you guys just tune in and just stay checking us out, because we definitely will be popping up on you and just being around a lot more. Hey, Nicole, she said, you ladies been talking about some real stuff. Yes,
Yes, and can
girl.
I just
Yes.
Yes, we have. I just want to share my new flyers with you guys, and let you know that Miss Pat is going to be coming to the Queen's Lounge on March 3rd. The one and only Lady of Soul, Miss Pat, is going to be there, you guys. So if you are a fan of Miss Pat, y'all got to come check out your girl, because she's going to be in the Queen's Lounge. And that's on March 3rd, because the Queens are taking over. We have another queen
Uh-oh.
that's coming on
Uh-oh. The
March 3rd.
queen's
And if
stepping
you are a fan of Southern Soul, you already know the Queens are taking over starting in March with Women's History Month. We got It's Karma. She's coming to the Queen's Lounge. So the Queens is representing coming in
Yes,
March. We
ma'am.
also have Miss Hollywood and Star. Miss Hollywood is a black female ventriloquist. I hope I said that right.
Hmm.
She's a black female ventriloquist, and she has Star. I don't know if we call her a doll. I don't know what we call her, but she's the person that is the part of the act with Miss Hollywood. So we are going to have the
Okay.
Queen. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's
Okay.
gonna be
Okay.
it's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be very interesting on Sunday, March 3rd in the Queen's Lounge. The Queens are coming and they are taking over. And I also want to let y'all know that in the Queen's Lounge, the very next week, we got bad news that's coming. If you're not a fan of Southern Soul, you might not be familiar, but if you're a fan of Southern Soul, you already know bad news brings it. And if you're a BBW, baby, come on out, because he got so much love for the big girls. And so he gonna do some songs for us. Y'all got to come out on March 10th to see bad news at the Queen's Lounge. So just follow the Queen's Lounge official on Instagram and follow the Queen's Lounge on Facebook. Now, let me just say there's a bunch of Queen's Lounges on Facebook, but you want to go to the page that has the pretty girl, okay? The prettiest girl.
Hello.
And that's the one you want to follow.
And so make sure you guys
So
Go ahead.
I was gonna
So
say thank you for having me.
yes, okay, no problem. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing all your new endeavors, all your new launches of the Queen's Lounge and your music. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you guys catch up with Black Coffee. We will be at Embedo on March 8th. So make sure you guys stop by, come sip some coffee with me and catch up on the juicy tea. And that is a wrap for tonight, guys. I'll see you guys next Friday on Black Coffee with a Side of Tea.
Bye.
Bye.